Hey, what's going on, everybody? Near is here, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a playthrough of Battletech, which should be relatively more straightforward now that I actually understand what I'm doing in the game. Or at least in campaign mode. I haven't attempted to actually do an online engagement, but in terms of campaign and the random skirmishes I've done with AI, I do have a pretty good semblance on what's going on in terms of the gameplay mechanics. So we're going to start a new game, specifically for YouTube. I have a different one for Twitch, and that's where we're trying to attempt to farm assault category mechs, I want to call them. They're pretty much assault mechs, large assault mechs that we can then use on the battlefield to try and get everything done and dusted. So let's go ahead and start this one on up and see how everything, and get everyone kind of used to the game. Oh wait, I forgot about the intro sequence.
I am Kamea of House Arano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach, Protector of Coromadir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times, about the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
That was a good speech. Wow. Every time I hear it, it's still a good speech. It's a great way to open a game off. But here we are. Welcome to the Oregon Reach. The Oregon Reach is a small kingdom in the rimward periphery, a region of space at the outskirts of a more densely populated inner sphere. It is home to the Oregon Coalition, a federation organized around a paramilitary monarchy ruled by the Arano family. For 3 generations, under the rule of House Arano, the Oregon Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery, and this is where your story begins. This is where my story begins, because I'm the one who's going through it. Alright, let's see. We'll go with Draco and his combine. There we go. You were of noble birth. Though immigrants to the Oregon Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence in a small backwater system in the edge of Oregon space. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You were the oldest child, heir to the family's titles and ancestral battle mech, and old blackjack BJ-1. This is where you met Raiju Mastiff Montgomery, a battle-scarred mech warrior with nearly 40 years of combat experience. In addition to mercenary work, Master was served as Master-at-Arms for a number of noble houses, training their scions in the arts of war. The ladies Camillo Arano and Victoria Espinosa have both benefited from this training. Okay. A veteran of the Succession Wars. What is that? The Succession Wars were a series of wide-ranging conflicts between the successor states of the Inner Sphere that lasted from 2786 to the year of 3025. These wars, the Great Houses mobilized vast numbers of battle mechs to destroy each other and claim territory, with the ultimate goal of ruling the Inner Sphere. A notable consequence of these conflicts was a significant loss of advanced technology from the prior Star League era. Ooh! Sounds like the Crusades. Whom your parents hired for a season to train you as a mech warrior. A mech warrior is someone who pilots a battle mech. Someone who pilots a battle mech, typically serving in armies of successor states or in mercenary units during the succession wars. Many mech warriors own their own mechs and pass them down through generations as family heirlooms. Raiju was a strict but capable teacher, and you soon became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. Well, that's pretty boring. Until the 16th birthday, when you were exiled, struck out on your own, went bankrupt, died in an accident, your family's done in an accident, or your family was betrayed. Well, let's see. Struck out on your own. Okay, exiled. It seems like it would make sense that I'd slipped up and gotten exiled from my community. I mean, if you were to roleplay it, it's like you're doing something that you think and know to is right, but in your society is a transgression, which that does happen relatively often. Your family was betrayed is less often, but I think it would fall in line with would make you more kind of eyes wide open, in a sense. Either one of these are really good stories. Struck Out on Your Own is an interesting one. Bankrupt is an interesting one as well. And Family Died in an Accident. I don't feel like doing Iron Man. Having gunnery and guts is pretty good. It depends. What pilot am I going to be? If I'm going to be a heavy, I'm going to need the guts. At the very minimum. Gunnery and tactics isn't the greatest combo, though. But tactics is one of those things that I'm not really gonna work on until later. But this is a good start if you're doing an assault, if you're doing a build for a larger mech for yourself. So I'm gonna go with this just because you can always get piloting up later. An Irrigan Coalition soldier. You're unsure of your prospects. You travel to Cormadir, the capital of the Coalition. You're enlisted in the military. You quickly rose to the ranks, distinguishes yourself as a reliable mech warrior. Life as a soldier wasn't glamorous, but it suited you just fine. Oh, this one also does gunnery. Frontier Pirate. Mercenary will give you tactics. I kind of want the gunnery because I know which thing I'm going to have early on. So we're going to go with the Gladiator. Because that is just an interesting kind of side note to where someone would go is just like, maybe I'll just go fight for money. The Solaris 5 is known for its battle mech gladiatorial fights, also known as Solaris games. These fights are broadcast throughout the Inner Sphere and periphery, which fans eagerly follow the careers of their favorite mech warriors. Sounds close. until years later you cross paths with Mastiff Montgomery again. Okay, so a side note for you guys, I did figure out no matter what you choose, you run into him again anyway. Usually at, usually not to your kind of, it's not like you walk into him one day, it's like, hey, I got a job for you. It's usually you're almost about to die in every single situation, which I find hilarious. But you were a low-level champion, down on your luck, and one bad fight away from the gutter until Raiju heard about you. He trekked all the way to Solaris and offered you passage back to Regan Reach in a job in the House Arano Royal Guard. Pretty nice. So that you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, your Blackjack, and Lady Camilla Arano. Interesting. Interesting. Yes, we did skip a lot of that. So this is where you can choose your gender. There are 3. I have no qualms with there being 3. I just found it weird that they put them here. I just did not expect to find 3. It was like I didn't know what to say. It was interesting. I have 3. Like, I don't know. I like that. I like that. Okay. We did a he. The funniest part of he, these are all randomly generated, but for at least 5 times in a row, this one was the 3rd one, and that's pretty much me, which is really funny. I find this really funny that they got me spot on, first try, randomly generated. And this one's always in here. This one is always in here, no matter what game I'm playing. It is always in here. I don't know what to do. We're going to do a she this time, because I've been doing male mech warriors for, like, forever. Alright, so this is our character. After not even 15 minutes for once. That's new to me. Alright, so this is where we enter in our call sign, though. I think I am honestly going to... I've already decided I'm going to call her Soap. Sop. Sow. Yeah, Sow. We've done it. Soap. Wait, are they all capital? Nope. We're doing Soap. Let's try first name. Marlena, Kim, Candy. Looks like a stripper name. You know what? Old friends never die. Huh? Ha 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 ha. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right, we've got it. Maya Soap Blackbird. All right. There we go. Mission accomplished. All right. We've got 4 gunnery, 2 piloting, 3 tactics, and 2 guts. Part of me wants more piloting just to even this out. But I already know what mech I'm going to be in, so let's just get on with it. Wow, that's a actually interesting funeral service. Wow, everybody's at that funeral service. Well, I guess it's the ruler, so whatever. Lord Santiago Espinosa, brother-in-law, the late convinced the slow-moving council founder, however, must be dissolved. Oh, he wants a centralization of power because he feels that the military might isn't strong enough, I guess. She refuses to enact her uncle's remactor and reacts his vehement pleas to reconsider. Oh boy. He mad? That look on his face doesn't look very promising. Raiju Mastiff Montgomery. That's a pretty cool name, I'm not gonna lie. Whoever made his name, props on you at Hairbrain, man. Even if you weren't at Hairbrain, props on you anyway. That was a good name. That was a good name. Coronation Day, 8:53 local time. I'm gonna assume this is in the morning. I mean, they could do military drills at night, but why would you do a drill at night when they're taking her to her coronation in the morning, or near the in daylight hours, I should say. Let's do this. Alright, move the mouse at the edge of the screen. WASD. We already did that. Okay, Soap! Yes. Okay, Soap, I had the Espinosa refit yards rush repairs on your blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece. We should run some diagnostics on it, just to be sure. Standard field tests, you know the drill. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you here to do. Now, do me a favor and get your Battletech moving. Let's see if there are any kinks in the actuators. Alright.
I'll come right out and say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort.
Wait. What? I brought you here because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since Lord Tamate's funeral. I'm worried about Lady Camilla's safety during her coronation procession. Anyway, looks like your actuators check out. Let's conduct a weapons test. Target one of those burnt out old urban mechs and open fire. Oh, wow. We're shooting at the Urbies. That's definitely an Urbie, if I've ever seen one. Those things are small. Jeez. I mean, they're big compared to a person, but like, it looks like a person could stand tall and they'd be at his knee, at its knee, which isn't super big. I'm sorry, Urbie. I had to do this to you. The funny part is you can do this with like one laser. Good shot. Your guns are in working order at least. Well, I didn't shoot all of them, so we don't know that. Target dummy. I've been training Lady Urano since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times and proud, but I have no doubt she'll be a just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her to Kurita City. I'll rest easier once she's in the capital and with her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria, well, she's been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Anyway, we should run some checks on your targeting computer. You see that drone over there? The one moving through the tree line? Put some hurt on it for me. And when it turns, take it out with a rear angle shot. After it's down, we'll keep it moving. Alright. So the interesting part about this is that if you look... So how it works with the UI, you can either click on things or right click on things to see what's going on with them. With this one, that's just showing that I'm aimed at it right now. With this one, it has the most absurd amount of armor that I have seen on anything ever. The front has 90 armor, the top has 75 armor, the side has 75 armor, and the right-hand side has 75 armor. So no matter what we do, we will not take this thing down because everything... If you take a look at, if I can actually pull this up, it's in cover, so it pretty much takes our damage and subtracts a quarter of it automatically. So no matter what I do, even if they all hit, I'm not killing this thing. So we're just going to show you what an Alpha Strike even looks like and show you why you probably don't want to do it. This is the bar for heat over here, and this is our initiative number for soap. And, this is our hit chance with all the weapons. It's just a guesstimate. It's not really the accurate number of the hit chance. There's a mod for that. But hit chance, this is the damage of each of the weapons. This is the ammunition for the autocannons, which they're pretty much sniper autocannons, so you're pretty much tapping people from a distance. It's not even a really big hit. It's just more than you'd normally get. these just come at the cost of being heat efficient. However, this ammo detonates if it gets critted, so keep that in mind, because if you have it anywhere near the center torso, it'll take that out real fast. Near the legs, it'll take your legs out. Best place for it's kind of either in the shoulders or off on the arms with the weapon. Mostly off on the arms with the weapons is the best place to put the ammo, because then it'll detonate with the weapon and not on you. If they take out the torso, they'll take out the weapon and the ammo, which can force a critical on whatever, on your pilot. So, good thing to keep in mind. However, if you want to store a weapon in the head, you can. Just don't put ammo there, because that'll kill you. So yeah, we're gonna shoot all of them anyway. Good thing to note is you can turn these off, and you see that heat bar is gone, and it would pretty much allow us to shoot multiple times. But since we're not really in a hurt for heat, we might as well just shoot all of them at once. Well, the interesting thing about these Urbies is each one has only one structure. So even if I had missed and hit the head for this, it still would have taken it out. So for this, the way that they get you with the rear angle shot, though, because you really can't miss it, they put one structure and 7 armor on it, which means, I'm going to show you in a moment, if you hit it with one weapon, it will explode. Even if they quarter it, it explodes. So when he says a rear angle shot, he means one rear angle shot, which is really funny. Nice shot. I don't know how familiar you are with Arigan politics, but the Reach was badly shaken up by High Lord Tamati's death. It needs a smooth transfer of power, and Kamea belongs on the Comoran throne. Go ahead and fire up your jump jets. I want to see you descend this cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground over there near the edge of the lake. Alright, let's see what we got. So we're going to tab into you, and we're going to... Let's do this backwards. Just because nothing's going to shoot at us. Oh no, the 360 has lit me on fire. Now, I do have to note that normally jumping that far will not overheat your mech. Just in case it's misrepresenting, which it is. It's never going to overheat your mech. Ever. And another thing, you can only move to the water where they tell you to move in this one, which is odd. But, hey. We're gonna face this way for lulz. Do 2 360s essentially, and we've got Windows error right now, so rip. Take it easy, guys. That's the end of the show. Bye. No, this always happens. We lose jump jets on, I think, all of the mechs that we're in command of for this single player mission, for the entirety of the mission. So yeah, that's what we got. For the love... Oh, by the 9! This is what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I have much of a choice. The Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. Looked like they were trying to process every single real guard mech in time for the coordination. Anyway, there isn't time to get your jump jets replaced, so we're gonna have to make do without them. Just head over there and take that mech down with a melee attack. I don't want nothing else breaking down on your blackjack before we take it out on the Comoran Road. Alright. Now, will we Spartan kick it? Why is this... Hold on. Why is this overheating? Okay, it's not. I saw some smoke trail up from it. Thought it was doing the overheat thing. Alright. Will I Spartan kick it? Sparta! Yep, that's done. Good hit. At least that's solid. One last test. I want you to take your blackjack up to a sprint and evade my attack. What? Didn't you just say you didn't want the thing to break and now you want to shoot at it? Genius. 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 Genius idea, Mastiff. Greatest idea ever. Congratulations, Soap. Your blackjack is as ready as it can be, given the circumstances. For what it's worth, I hope that my suspicions turn out to be unfounded, and we end the day having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then I'll know you're ready. Alright, it's time to move out. Lady Orano is waiting for us at the mech bay. Alright. Great voice actor! Well, they're both great voice actors, but nonetheless, whatever. Soap, allow me to introduce you to Kamea Rano, soon-to-be High Lady of the Regan Coalition. Is Lady Victoria still on this channel? For the time being, my father has summoned me to the Picton Docks. I have a fleet inspection and a tour of my family refit yards before the coronation. Behold, the responsibilities of a noble dawdle, a fount of tedium that never runs dry. I know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late to the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets on how I'm going to cripple that customized monstrosity, you pilot. Bold words, cousin. But the only victory they'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending to the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a match for that family heirloom you call a battle mech. And in the arena, I reign supreme. We'll see, cousin. At any rate, I'll see you at the tourney grounds. Sir Raiju, I'm ready to go when you are. Overland, along the Comort Road as Arano family tradition. Aye, Kamea, we'll see you there in one piece. Soap, fall in behind me. And remember what I told you. Trust no one.
Mission successful.
And that is our tutorial mission. Not much of a tutorial mission. It's enough to get the basic grasp of it, but all of the advanced stuff, you kinda have to get some practical experience with if you're not a very fast learner. If you're a very, very quick learner, you'll get it probably in this tutorial mission. Well, yeah, in this whole tutorial sequence, not this mission specifically. Especially if you have, like, experience with, like, games like XCOM or DOS2, you should be able to get it. You'll understand at least how the statuses work, like cover and geothermal and stuff like that. Actually, stability damage is relatively important. So important that the meta is kind of just having LRM and SRM boats. Like, at least one of them on your lance is just one of those things that you kind of have to keep up with. And it pretty much allows you to knock people out of turn order and injure their pilot in about 1 or 2 actions, which is very OP, but I think max a pilot can get probably 5 or 7 resist, so it's not super duper OP, but fairly. It's a lot of damage.
I remember the Oregon Reach of old, the time of the Great Expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters, and the wolves bay at every door, while covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Orano will not act, someone must. I know what I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones.
Oh, what? Oh,
I
2
take
Wolverines and a
oath
Locust.
against my
Cool.
own niece. But remember,
Boy.
today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper
Boy.
strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations, for the Directorate!
What an intro. What an intro. Alright, where are we? Alright, Coronation Day, Courageous City outskirts, 1:32 local time. Ooh. It's 1:32. I mean 1:22. What's wrong with me? Alright, welcome back. That was a very interesting intro sequence, but some of these tooltips are very useful. One of the things that's very important for anyone picking up this game that's new to know is if your battle mech, like let's say your center torso or your other undamaged leg is pretty much about to go anyway, and you don't want to risk losing a pilot, what you can do is at the cost of a head slot, you can eject your pilot from your mech. You know, go straight up back to a place where your dropship can pick it up, and you don't lose the mech. You'll have to repair it, of course, but you don't lose the mech, and you don't lose the pilot, because I feel paying for pilots is a bit of obnoxious to deal with. And I think if you... The only way that you should have a mass eject order is if you were doing a mission in which you were underprepared for, and the single person is at the landing zone. So you can eject everybody else, reclaim the mechs later, and get the person at the LZ pretty much picked up by the end of the round, and you just fly off as long as no enemies are on that square. But it's a good thing to know. I'm going to miss this, Raiju, the clarity of purpose that I feel in the cockpit of a battle mech, the simplicity of it, but there they are, just up ahead, the city gates, and my future all laid out before me. Wait, what's that smoke? It's a guard post, one of the small ones that dot the roads leading to the capital, but the emergency band's been quiet all morning. I haven't heard of anything about any fire. Alright, let's see what we can find up here. Alright. Some sort of explosion. Looks recent, too. Do you think it was an accident? No chance. You see those scorch marks in the rubble? That's laser fire. We need to get you out of here, Khmer, right now. Yes, I think you're right. There's a patrol of Royal Guard mechs up ahead. We should go talk to them. Cool. Alright, let's see how... Let's see if I can get this going. Alright. That's... Alright. So I'm setting this up as a pincer. The way I'm looking at it right now, if, just to explain how this works in general. I'm gonna send Mastiff. I think there's a cover slot right here that I can grab, so he'll pretty much get kind of arcing from this angle this way. Kamea is pretty much taking the center, since if you look at her armor stats, they're pretty ridiculous. Yeah, her armor is pretty ridiculous. If I look at my armor, it is also relatively ridiculous. Well, no, it's not ridiculous. It's alright. It's okay. Kamea's is a little ridiculous, because she gets, what, 90 and 130 on the front? Not a she's pretty much armored up. And Mastiff is, I think Mastiff is also armored up. That's why it has, like, almost no armament on him. So, what I'm thinking is if I send her up the middle, and I'm pretty much just rolling support from a little bit farther of a distance back, I'll be able to force these guys to come to us, and that way I'm just opening up shots. So what I really want to do here, though, is if I move her right, they're only getting a small portion of her. They're not going to get her backside with me standing there, and then I can just rotate her next turn. Hail, Mastiff! Hail, Lady Urano! We're preparing for Lady Urano's coronation parade when we got word of a disturbance along the Comoran Road. A guard post behind us was attacked. Sir Raiju found evidence of laser fire. Is the road behind you clear? Aye. All the way to the southern gate. Lead the way. Sir Raiju will fall in behind you. Guard your six. Tell me something, guardsman. Riddle me this. If the road's clear, why is your battle mech damaged? Our mechs are overdue for maintenance, but that isn't important right now. We need to worry about Lady Urano's safety. Now, my lady, if you'll come with us... No, you're lying to us. It's my coronation day. No mech tech would have send your asses out here on parade duty in that condition. I'm your sovereign, sir. You will tell me what happened here. Damn it, girl. We don't have time for this. Take them, kill the old man and the mech warrior, but leave Lady Urano alive. All right. And yes, I did know this was going to happen. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Who's getting buff boy action right now? Mastiff's getting buff boy action. Alright. With said buff boy action, I am going to light you up. Because that's my job. I don't know why you would take a panther and run down the middle, you stupid bastard. They're both under-armored, so I don't understand why he took his panther and tried to charge her down. It makes zero sense at all. To explain how under-armored they are, this is one of the heavier mechs in the medium division. It's like 50-55 tons. It only has 15 armor in the center torso. Out of 60. Like, I think they're trying to do it, they're under armored because they're damaged, but since it's all like pretty much around the same, this is how they spawned in. You can tell. So the interesting part that I've got going on here is, oh wait, I can't do that, but I can do this. To keep my back to the wall so I can't actually target it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to target this panther and pretty much try and see if I can take it out of commission. This isn't Alpha Strike, but how much do I have to deal with? Only 8, never mind. We're going to take off as much energy as much heat as we can off of this, because this should take him out. Or not.
Engaging target.
There we go. Then Mastiff's getting buff boy action again. And since you've got whatever crazy stats you've got, we're gonna save the AC-10 for later though. We're just gonna whittle down his evasion from up here. He should attack him, but he's gonna go after her instead. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, no, I'm guarded, so he's not gonna go after me. I feel like if they were trying to take her alive, they'd be actually aiming for the legs. And this should take him out. Or nah. Alright, Soap can move up. And I think if I alpha strike him, let's try and see what we have. If I alpha strike him, it should go down. Okay, maybe not. Almost there. Alright, Mastiff can take a step up. And then this should do it right here. Or maybe not. Okay, you're getting buff boy action. Note to self, he could have easily torn through her armor right there. But instead he went for me, which is silly. Could have torn off her arms and created an attack of opportunity, but nope. He's gonna just try and shoot. He's gonna try and shoot me instead. All right, well he's done. Kamea, shh, Kamea, can you hear me? Alexander, we were just attacked. The Royal Guard, my own guardsmen, tried to take me prisoner. It's happening here too. The Royal Guard are killing one another in the halls. Lord Carosa's house guard just got gunned down in front of me. The tourney pavilion is a slaughterhouse. I won't these seditionists, or whoever they are, steal my birthright. We need to rally every loyalist we can find and make a push on the capital. I'll take the throne by force if I must. Go to the Retora? Go to the Retora township, to the armory. Your soldiers are using it there as a rally point. I heard Lord Decimus and his house guard that were sent there a few minutes ago. Someone's here. I have to move. Rally what forces you can. Meet me at the tourney grounds. Be safe. You heard him, Mastiff. Retora township. We'll go there, rally our fighters, and march on the southern gates with an army at our back. Kamea, I know that you and Lord Madeira are friends, but we can't take what he told you on faith. Right now, we don't know who we can trust. In this case, we do. Alexander's been my closest friend and confidant for as long as I can remember. His loyalty is beyond question. I trust him with my life and yours. You'll take me to the damned armory. As you command, my lady. There we go.
In the guard. And I fear this is only the beginning.
But it is, though.
Keep close and remember your training. Things are likely to get ugly between here and there.
I've got a bandit on my screen.
Alright. Let's see what we got.
How can I help?
Actually, let's reserve. Who's moving first? 30 ton.
Talk to me.
It makes not much a difference in movement points. Let's hit this 30 ton with a sensor lock.
I've got a sensor lock.
Do I not have a shot here? Do I seriously not have a shot? I thought I did.
I'll do what you ask. I've got another flip on my screen. Be ready.
He's sensor locked. Why can't I fire? Okay, that's really stupid. We're pretty much wasting an action right here to get evasion, because that was really dumb. That was literally a waste of a sensor lock if I can't LRM the dude from over the hill. That literally just ruined my plan. My grand strategy right there of, oh wait. That is how badly that plan got ruined. Alright.
I've got your back. Moving out.
Since you're going to have eyes on it anyway, let's just hope this works.
Damn you for making me do that, son.
Like how passionate he's about it. He's like, damn you, son. Damn you. Oh man, that's great. Alright. Rope-a-dopey soap. How far can a Kamea go? Well, Kamea. Kamehameha. You have the most armor. Use your buff girl action on him. How much scorpion tanks typically have way more armor than 26. This should do it.
I'm on it. Flags a hostile vehicle.
Then we can use soap to pretty much attempt to run around you. And now you've got a sight line that's actually worth something. Well, that's weird. Okay, that's obnoxious.
How can I help?
Well, we'll do this. We'll send Mastiff up here. He's just gonna cut down the middle once he gets a chance. Let's hit this striker.
Engaging target.
You have my attention. Location confirmed.
Alright, we're just gonna lag behind a little bit because I have an idea.
Discharging weapon.
That's how you get the double kill. Alright. Alright. Camilla! Camilla! Do you read me? Espinosa! Your uncle! Do you hear me? House Espinosa is usurping the throne. It can't be! My uncle! Victoria! Camilla, I just watched an Espinosa battlemech plow through an alley full of civilians. This is happening, and it's happening right now. Your loyalists have fallen back to the market districts. That's where they're making their final stand. What's left, the Royal Guard are doing their best, but there's something wrong with their battlemechs. Wait, what's that sound? By the 9! Well, he's probably dead. It's over, Kamea. Your ascendancy, the Irano legacy, all of it. Victoria, what have you done? You know, Kamea, for years now I loved you like a sister, but then my father helped me see it. Your family's complacency, and what it's done to our reach. Our nation dwindles like a dying star, and House Irano's to blame. My father offered you a path to glory. I would have fought proudly under your banner and served as your strong right hand. It was like a knife to my heart when you turned him away. Damn it, Victoria, I taught you better than this! You taught me lies. Kamea, for the love that I once bore you, I'm going to give you a chance to surrender. I'll even spare the old man his battle mech if you stand down now. But I don't want to see you hurt. You just can't be on that throne. I'll see you hanged for this, Victoria. You and your father both. You hear me? You're traitors to the Reach, and I'll fight you to the last. Well, then you're truly a fool. I'll spare you in spite of yourself, but you've cost your royal escort their lives. There we go. There we go. Let's see who lives. Okay. Alright.
Lady Irano is to be apprehended and taken alive by my command. Fail to
Okay.
follow these instructions, and you will have me to deal with.
Let's do some threat assessment before we do anything else with Mastiff, because he's going first. Has SRMs, already a problem, but he's easy to take out, so we should be able to one-shot him before he gets to use those. Medium lasers, not that important. It's a spider, so it's lightly armored. Cicada, less armor than I'd ever expect ever. We can knock him down, so that shouldn't be too hard. But only medium lasers, so I'm going for you. I'm using the AC-10 to do it. I had to make sure that was going down. Because I don't feel like dealing with the SRMs today. Because he's just gonna do what he does. And then it's the Cicada's turn. And then hopefully, if I can get Kamea in here, she can pop. She can actually, can I hit it from here? Yes, I can. Hopefully, she can pop one in the Cicada and it should take it down. Or not. I was hoping to take out its leg. But forcing it to retreat is good enough. It's a 40-ton mech after all. This is pretty much a sniper anyway, so we're going to tap him.
Incoming transmission.
Attention, citizens of Coromadir 6. This is Lord Santiago Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Oregon Coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise instructed.
Let's see if I can hit this.
All hostile stand down, and you have my oath.
Alright, he's not doing too good.
Resist, and you will be fired upon.
My father placed his faith in that man. I gave him my trust. I'm on the
Hopefully this will do it.
That's one hostile.
Well, Mastiff can take a beating. He's a Centurion. Those things are actually relatively hard to take down. Let's see if we can hit this guy. Well, if it hits at all, it's better than nothing. Wow. Kamea, do you read me? Wow, he's still alive after a carpet bombing. You can't kill this man's. Alexander. Thank gods. I thought I'd lost you when the bombs fell. You very nearly did. City's lost. You need to get off this planet. Like, now. I can't abandon my home. It's my birthright. Battle's over, Kamea. Madeira has the right of it this time. It's time for you to run. Get out of here while you still can. You can restore the coalition another day. You're right. You're both right. My uncle's won and the reach is his. We'll mourn for it later. The both of us. For now, we need to get the hell up out of here. There's a dropship waiting for you at Shepherd's Pass. I'm on my way there now. Hurry and meet me there. We're on our way. Yes. Wow. Sounds like it's her boyfriend. Alright. So, what's next? Uh-oh. I think I did something dumb.
That was sloppy.
Uh-oh. Wrist shot. That was a sloppy positioning mistake that I had forgotten about. I forgot that they were going to come from this side. That is my mistake. What is the... if I really want to, that would be the goal, but I'll reserve down. Just so I can cover it with positioning. Uh-oh. That might not have been the best idea, because I thought they would go some other time. Okay, so now let's do it. Can I only attack it from this side? Okay, so I'll tell you what. Kamehameha can move over here. And we're gonna go for the two-piece. The two-piece chicken sandwich.
affirmative. Reporting one less vehicle.
Because it's gonna take me a while to get over here anyway. So I'm going to run to this cover just in case something dumb happens. And then we're going to take Mastiff And so I have the choice of either walking there or just punching the thing. I'm gonna punch the thing. This is your last chance, cousin. Don't make me order your death. Do whatever you must, betrayer. A headstrong fool to the end. Damn you for this. Captain House, kill them all. Leave no survivors. I'm pretty sure. Please don't take out the gun. Anything but taking out my gun is acceptable.
Got my attention.
Actually, that's a good shout. My right side's weak anyway, so doing this, since we're out of range of the guns, this might give me a little bit of an advantage. Not the best time. It just went through that shield. Actually, I just need to reposition everyone. How far up can I move?
Confirm. Roger that.
All right, there we go. Well, he missed most of that, which is good. We just need to start whittling him down from range. Oh, I'm gonna need all the evasion I can get for this. And if we alpha strike him, that's a lot of... Oh, wow! Never mind! I just wanted to get rid of that side, but it killed him. So that's good enough. Alright, we're only gonna give one of these guns a shot. Hopefully it's enough. So I think it has 90 this has 90 armor and 7. So we're going to, I guess, hit it with an LRM 5 because that's all we have.
Orders. Copy that.
How much does that do? 60 damage? I think if I hit it with this and an LRM, actually, how much does that have left? 60 damage and LRM. Tell me how that should do it. Pink.
Target destroyed.
Actually, I want you there so we don't have to sit here all day. And we're going to take Kamehameha. Going to move up 3. This should get me as close as possible to this turret, and we should be able to one-shot it. Should definitely be enough. Alright, so Soap's going here. Master's going here. Kameha's going here. Master's going here. Brace. Thank the gods you've made it. Kameha, Captain Halverson's prepping the engines now. Another 5 minutes, we'll be ready to depart. 5 minutes is a long time, Soap. You see Lady Urano to the docking ramp. When she's aboard, come back to me. We'll hold this pass against whatever comes.
Thank you, Mr. Raju. Thank you both. Won't forget what you've done for me today.
Alright. Now you run and you don't look back, young lady. Alright, what do we got? Let's see how many people we get. 3, 6, 8. 8? Literally 8 to 2? And they're heavy? We're done. We're done. Alright, Soap, I trained you for this. We'll fight side by side, watch each other's backs. Above all else, we'll keep Lady Urano safe. Protect the dropship. That's all that matters. Alright, we're dying here. What? You know, I should have expected that. I'm on fire for no reason. Of course she sabotaged it. I'm not fighting them. Right. Yeah. Windows error. Your battle mech's shutting down. Trouble with your blackjack, Soap? Shame. That's been happening to a lot of Royal Guard mechs lately. You have numbers on us and you've resorted to sabotage and you're gloating about it? You've got no honor, you vicious little bat. Nor you, nor your backstabbing asshole of a father. Shut your mouth, old man. My father's a great man. I swear by all the gods you'll suffer if you insult him again. Man, F your father and F you. Soap, eject now, punch out. You're no good to anyone in a mech that doesn't even walk. I don't feel like letting you die today. You go fight another day with Urano. I'll sit here and man-slam it out with these douchebags. What are you waiting for? Eject now, it's an order. Get out of here. Now come for me, Victoria. Your teacher is waiting. Come and show me what you've learned. Okay, we're done. That's my terrible voice acting for you. And that is our introduction to Battletech, guys. I want to thank you all for coming out to watch the show. It's been a pleasure. And I'm just going to leave you guys here with this last outro sequence before we start the first mission of the main campaign. Damn! No! Rest in peace, my dude. Wait, what? No! No! Why? Why? Just why? Really? Literally had to poop on Poop on his grave right there. Had to do that. Just straight up pooped on his grave like that.